How's it going, guys? So obviously it's been a while. I do apologize for that. But this has been playing on my mind since last week. I kind of figured out finally like how I'm going to do this. So I thought I'd quickly just go over it. I'll just explain this first before I even go on a huge ramble, which I'm going to go on a ramble with this real quick. So I'll just do this really quickly. But basically, this is the new wheel. This is the best way I could possibly do it. So I cancelled the alphabet challenge, sadly. We've given up on that. And all redeem list is going to be completely remixed and rechanged to a completely different way in which I'm doing it. Now, the main reason for that is because I need to. I've got a lot going on at the moment, and I just feel like I need to change it up a little bit. Just keep it a little bit fresh for everybody on top of everything. I'm still doing redeems, just in a completely different way, basically, from what originally was given. So all games will still be completed from the alphabet challenge, and all of them will still be that have been redeemed will be played as well. So basically, we're going to go to a spin the wheel for a little bit. Now, this is not for content. This is not for to make it easier to stream. This is for me. That's all there is to it. This is for me. No one else, because I need this, because I'm extremely indecisive at the moment and stressing out like crazy, and I just need something, and this is the best way to do it. I've got to let chat do it, but I still want to keep it in the hands of me somehow to control my content so I can feel a little bit more stabilized about it all. So here we are. This is what we've come up with. So basically, it's going to be a spin the wheel. The basic thing is there's always going to be 20 slots on this. It'll be a mix of my own backlogged games as well as your redeemed games as well. It's long, short, middle ground, all of it. Community games, all of it will be mixed in here. Basically, the major things, if anyone's noticed, is Square Enix has 4 different slots. And if you see as well, you've got platformers and you've also got Atlas games as well, also taking a huge slot. Now, this is because I have a ridiculous amount of Square Enix games redeemed and a ridiculous amount of Atlas games redeemed. And on top of that, out of everything, I just have that many backlogged games from those. It's not even funny. As well as platformers as well, I should have said, sorry. I have so many. I think platformers has like 16 games because all these series were redeemed. And same with Square Enix and Atlas as well. There's just that many games that have been redeemed from them. I'm just going to put them in there. And then on top of this spin the wheel, if it lands on that, we then spin another wheel to decide those games, because I thought it was unfair to have like just 18 Square Enix games on the board, because that's I originally did this, and that's basically what it was. It was just all Square Enix and Atlas, because there is just so many, and there's obviously just games that I want to play as well. So I thought it'd make it a little bit fairer and still give it a chance, so it still takes up a few slots. So of the 20 slots on this spin the wheel, we will always have the 20 there. 4 will be given to Square Enix, 2 to Atlas, and 2 to platforms, because there is just so many games from there. And then if they land on those, then we'll spin the wheel again, and whatever game it lands on that's been redeemed or on my backlog from the platform of Square Enix or Atlas, we will then play on top of that. That'll be the quickest way to do it. And then obviously again, with the other 12, 6 have been redeemed and 6 are from my backlog. My backlog will eventually be diminished, and then we will push more obviously redeemed games back into there. Now, I've chosen games that I want to play, and that's, I know, but just for now, till I get used to this, I put in 12 in here. Mainly the games that people have bought me are on here, such as Deadpool and Black Myth Wukong and Amori. They are on there, and sorry, Stellar Blade as well. They're on there because people bought me those games, so they have to be there in my opinion, because they are priority to be done. And if the game has literally been sitting on my backlog for well and truly over a year, it is also on there because it's just been there too long. And games that are way back on the backlog will also be done. Another thing I will be trying to do, I can't guarantee it, I will be trying to go in chronological order of games if they're done. For instance, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was redeemed by Madden 2 years ago now, and I do feel bad. 2 years, a bit over a year, 18 months. But I will be playing the first game first to make sense, because the more and more I look into it, the more and more it gets harder to not do it that way, and I know people get really upset with that. I had so much pushback from any game that I played, even Yakuza Like a Dragon. I got so much salt from people for playing that out of order, even though it's pretty much an entire restarting of the world, and then people will even get upset for me saying that as well. It's frustrating, demoralizing, and stressful as hell when people say that and constantly say it to me, and the same people saying it over and over again makes me not enjoy the game, so I can't be bothered to even deal with it, because it just gets out of hand. I know I shouldn't care, but I do, because it's really frustrating. It is really, really frustrating and upsetting. So yeah, if it lands on anything like as well, like anything like that, or a second game or a third game's been redeemed, I will play the first game first because that is just how it's going to go from now on. But yeah, basically those ones will be all first and they'll be done like that. Right. Yeah, there you go. But mainly why I'm changing it again, I'll just say after all of that as well, it's just because I got a lot going on in my life right now, and I'm just a little bit stressed and overdone. And I do apologize. I've been away for so long. I'm sort of sorting out some stuff right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to like balance everything. And I've sort of found a way. I was going to stream yesterday. I don't know if anyone's just going to be watching this really late on, but I'm having a lot of internet issues today. It's been crashing like crazy. It's been really, really annoying. And my internet's just been really stable because there's a lot of storms and stuff right now. Yeah, it's been crashing like crazy. So I haven't had the chance to even try and stream over the past week, which I was trying to. But yeah, we'll be starting this. I will be prioritizing some PS Plus stuff to begin with, but there are 2 games we will be doing before even starting this Spin the Wheel, but the main ones will be Stray and Ghost of Yotai, because I want to play Ghost of Yotai, and Stray was the first one to be spun that I tested with as well. But yeah, that's basically how it's going to go from then on, but this is how the new redeem list is going to go for a while. So you can still redeem stuff, and I will be changing all of the redeems again on top of that. But the Spin the Wheel will be dominating a lot of it for a while, and I'll only be putting stuff, again, that I'm comfortable with until I'm ready to throw whatever on here, because I want to play all of these games, and that's why they're there, basically, at the end of the day. I will do all the other redeem games, it's just until I've calmed down a little bit, giving myself some time, and I'm ready to go, and then we'll start smashing through it. And this just makes it easier, because I focus on one game at a time, because I've got, like, that many games on the run right now. I'm trying to do all these different things with different people, and it's just sort of how it goes. And I do apologize for that. But this should pull me back into tune, mainline me, and mainstream me back into my content that I want to do, and just push out game after game after game, and we'll smash them all out and get them all done. Hopefully. Hopefully. The community stuff as well. I know like a lot of people want to do community platinums. I will put community platinums on this list, and whether I play it by myself or with other people is a whole other thing. With emails, community night, and with Rise community night on top of that, and other people's as well, I just don't think it's worth me doing a community night. I love community night. It's actually, I've been doing it since the start of streaming. I literally used to do community night even when I used to stream 2 nights a week, because I love it. But I feel like it puts a hindrance, and it splits up communities and splits up the player base when there's majority of us trying to do the same thing within our communities, because we do share quite a lot of viewers and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not going to hinder someone who seems to enjoy it more and has a much vast majority of different types of games wanting to be played on stream. It's better for them rather than me just trophy hunting, but I will still be doing all of that. Collaborations will still be going as well. They won't be spun. So if you want to race one of these games as well, I've got Spicy wanting to do a few games already, funny enough. A few games on this list as well that I will be doing with him. But I'll also, if you want to do any of these games, or you want to help me with any of these games, it's just ask me. It's like, it's not the end of the world. It's not like the craziest thing. There won't be any set times or anything like that. If you want to platinum a game with me, or you want to play a multiplayer game with me, you can discuss it with me. I'm not always going to be able to do it, and I still will be able to play off stream as well. I'm just trying to, like I said, get into a rhythm where I can do this again more than anything. But I'm really excited about this. I came up with this on my drive the other day to work, and I was extremely happy and was really excited to sit down and do this. And like I said, I've just had so many issues with the internet right now that it's just ridiculous. But yeah, that's just basically it. I apologize. I went on a little bit of a ramble there. But yeah, but like I said, you guys can redeem whatever you want. I'm not scared of how hard it's going to be, or all of that. But if it's a game that is really difficult and it's not within my interest, it won't be played for quite a long time. I'm prioritizing certain types of games right now. If you do have a game redeemed right now, for instance, I'll just throw it out to B, because I don't know whether B's remembered it. Tiny Tina's Wonderland was redeemed by B. B's been very busy. But if B said to me next week, I want to start playing this game, I will just start playing the game. It's fine. It doesn't worry me at all. And I'll even play some of it off stream. It doesn't worry me at all. it's not going to be priority. That's just sort of how I'm going to do it. Because if there's a game that you guys want to play with me, I'm happy to play. I love playing with people. I really enjoy it. It may be limited at times, but if we can smash through it, then I've got no issue at all, especially if it is crossplay on top. Another game is Monster Hunter Wilds. Spicy really wants to do that and is starting that soon. So I would really enjoy to do some of that if anyone is keen on doing that, stuff like that. Just any games like that, and I'll fit it into my schedule and I'll find ways to do it. But it'll be overcumbered. The other thing real quick, God, I really am rambling. The other thing real quick is that I will be streaming only 4 days a week from now on. A fifth stream may come into play at some point, but for now it will be only 4 days a week. I'm going to try out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to begin with, and otherwise it's going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It'll be a bit fidgety until then. That's mainly because I work from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, my longest days, and that's it, really. Monday and Tuesday, I still work, but like I can do them quite faster, where Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are very unpredictable. Like the other week I worked 16-hour shift when it was supposed to be 7. Like it just, some days something happens at a store and I'm just there forever. And I can't stress enough how stressful it is that I have a scheduled stream on like a Thursday night and I'm at work 2 hours away and I've got like 3 hours to do my work and get home somehow. It's too much pressure. And it just puts me in a bad mood, and then I'm not ready for streaming and having fun. So the 4 will be there for now, and then an extra day obviously spend with Rukoi. The only reason that'll ever extend is if Rukoi is busy, if I'm just wanting to hop on and do like a short stream with something, or like as a collaboration, or when Rukoi goes to university, then the 5th day may appear because I should just leave her alone and not annoy her pretty much. But those will be the majority of those ones done as well. But like I said, I'm going to be a lot more open with a lot of this stuff, and I do apologize, a little bit frigid for a while. And that's why I got rid of the alphabet challenge at the end of the day, because it does open up all these things for us, or for me more than anything, and I can do a lot more with my content. Because the biggest thing is I've been really struggling, obviously, to get momentum to like be able to stream, because I'm just feeling a bit down, obviously, on top of everything. But more than anything, and I've said this to Minx as well, I've never had more ideas for streaming in my entire life, and that is just the truth. I've got thousands of ideas, and every time I play with someone, or every time I watch a stream, or any time I listen to a podcast, I come up with something new every time. I just came up with this like last week. Originally, it was an idea I came up with about a month ago, and I was like, oh no, it's not going to work, but this is more workable around and makes more sense, instead of just like, it's more fun, you know, and more exciting and stuff like that. But I'll be trying to incorporate more and more into it, but I'm not going to take it too far. I'm going to hold myself back quite a lot and keep a lot of things in the back burner and get it more and more going until, like I said, I'm comfortable. Because like I said, my work has also picked up quite a lot, which is very frustrating. I'm just going to spin the wheel at the end of this. I think I know it's probably going to land on the last thing I put in here, but we'll just spin it for fun. I'm just going to spin it. If it lands on Square Enix or Atlas or platformers, we're not going to play that game. But if it lands on something fun, we'll just make it our next game after Yotai, pretty much. So let's just see. It's going to land on platformers. Fuck! There you go. So if anyone gets stressed because they've redeemed Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, I think... Sly Raccoon, God, there's so many. There's like been like 6 series of like games been done, redeemed. If you're worried about it, here you go, because that's only got 2 slots. I tell you what, I think it's going to land on it quite a lot. I don't like platformers, but at the same time, I'm happy to do it like this instead of like all in one go, because I was planning to do 3 or 4 of them in a row. Doing it like this is better, and I'm going to incorporate my own list as well into obviously this as well, so it makes it more fun. But there you go. Anyway, guys, I shall be on soon, hopefully. I will be putting this up on YouTube as well as a reminder in the commands if you ever want to see, or an explanation of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it like this and where the content's going to go from here. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you, all your support, and I do apologize again that I've been away for so long. I'm really excited, I think. See you guys.